Okay, stoners. It's time to pick up with your girl. So let's pick up. Oh, I don't need a computer for this sesh. I'm gonna need the screen. I don't. Because I got a hard copy of the magazine, but I'm gonna read. Fortunately. Because with the electronic version, I missed a couple of articles that we're going to be covering today. articles. In 3 days, there's going to be the Comic Con in Vegas. It's going to be going down. Maybe you should go. Let's roll up too. And in 5 days, it is 7/10. That is Dabra Day. It's like a mini 420. Like it seemed like 420 was so long ago because it was so long. It's 10 days. It's 420 week. But it wasn't long ago. It was just literally about 2-3 months ago. 2.5 months ago, something like that. Not long at all. It just felt like it was ages ago. So much shit to learn. I wonder how many people appreciate learning things about their medication. I know there's not many, but I wonder how many there are, because it's like, maybe that's the reason that everyone is hooked on any other drug that they're on. They don't give a fuck what's in it. They don't give a fuck what's in it. For real. That's what I'm starting to think. They just want that shit in their Gucci as long as they got it. I don't give a finnuck. Damn. Now that I think about it, that's a good way to if I was a crooked motherfucker, I'd be on that too. I'd jump on that train and sell people a whole bunch of drugs blindly too. Like, they don't care. I don't care. Shit. If I was a hater, this is what I've been learning about haters. They need attention bad. And if they don't get it, they're just like a fire. They go away. You have to feed everything for it to grow. In my opinion. You have to feed it. And also what I've learned about people, since they don't change, they remain the same, just adjust a little here or there. I think too that you feed them and they grow, it is your fault. You deserve it for feeding into that shit. Don't feed into the hate, and they cannot spread it to you. Like, it's like, Like touching anything that's contagious, just don't touch it. Let it die on its own. It will die. Everything has to die. Even the sun one day is going to die, and it's just beautiful. Nobody ever wants that. But. And some things you just can't get rid of. You can't get rid of a whole category of people. It's like, okay, all the haters from this generation have to die, but so do all the lovers. And if you are a lover, you give love. If you're a hater, you give hate. Like, some people like to spread love, some people like to spread hate. And that's just something that I think us lovers have to accept. Us givers have to just accept that is just a part of the world. It is like having night without day, or having day without night, moon without the sun without the moon. The world just wouldn't be as colorful. It wouldn't be as wonderful, because then I think it'd be just a screaming blur. We would have nothing to complain about. We'd probably be extremely happy. I ain't gonna trip. We'd probably be the stupid happiest in the world. We wouldn't even notice anything but happy. Yeah, I don't think that'd be that way. But it is not that way. I was trying to make it sound good. Like, them around is good for us. It excites us. It keeps us alive and helps us notice the good days. No, you know what? I can live without that. I can live without the drama. I promise. I'll be okay without it. I don't need anything to contrast to appreciate what I have. I just appreciate what I have. I don't take anything for granted. Ashtray. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Come on, wherever you are. Oh, there's 2 roaches in my ashtray. A big one and a little one. Roaches everywhere. Ha! I remember one time I told somebody else coming to visit me, I had roaches everywhere on the phone. Oh, that was funny. Dude was scared. He was like, "You got roaches?" "Oh no, I ain't coming, man. You for real?" Yeah, that was the funniest. July 5th. This is Wednesday? Damn, I be thinking it's Friday. It's not fucking Friday. Seriously. It's Wednesday. Damn, that holiday was just so fun. Yesterday was so fun. I hope you guys had a wonderful day yesterday. Hope you didn't get too much food in your belly and then you sleep and now you're not going to make it to work. Hope you didn't drink too much and then you knocked out and you sleep and you're not going to make it to work. Bake up so you can go to work. Oh, we don't have that problem, do we? Stoners. We don't have that problem of overdosing on other things because we OD on weed. Weed is our OD. We moderate everything else. Right, guys? Right. So you guys are up. It's the non-stoners that got to get up from their hangover and they binges. All their binges. Right? So you guys are up baking up with me. Right? Or will be soon when you get up because it's 4:20, 4:32 in the morning right now in Vegas. 5, 6, or 7:20 across the country. I'm not going farther than that in the time zone in my mind. I mean, right now, y'all know what time it is where y'all at. Cop foiled by pot. Today's, what the fuck are these called? Lessons? Calendar topic? I don't know. Whatever the fuck this is. It's from the calendar. I want to find out what these are called. It happens to be Best of Us. Jeez. You pull someone over and steal their weed, bake it into brownies, and you eat it with your wife. You freak out and think you're dead and call 911. I think I heard this video. And I think I told y'all about it. If I didn't, I was trying to tell y'all about it and I forgot exactly how to word it. But listen. Or maybe not all of us. And it did happen to former dead-born Michigan police officer. Dead-born Michigan police officer Edward Sanchez. Oh man, Mr. Sanchez. Sanchez and his wife ate the stolen pot-filled brownies and proceeded to have such a bad trip that they thought the pot might have been laced with something. Oh, he stole them. See, I missed that part in the video. In the video, I was like, what the fuck? I was rolling. Because, oh my God, I'm going to tell you. So, look. It's telling you here. I ain't got to tell you. He stole the brownies. I was like, how did he get the brownies? Well, duh, he stole them. He's a cop. But at the same time, I didn't think he stole them directly from somebody else. I'm thinking maybe he stole them from the stash that they got at the cop place. I mean, wherever the department is. I don't like to use cop terms, damn it. Ugh. I don't want to be lingo smart for cops. I should be, huh? I just should know every language in the fucking world so I can know what the fuck I'm talking about everywhere I go, huh? Right. Point taken. Just hate cops sometimes. Sometimes. I love them when they're not around me, talking to me. When they're doing something else. Anything else. How about that? Sanchez and his wife. Yeah. Ate the stolen pot-filled brownies and proceeded to have such a bad trip that they thought the pot might have been laced with something. I think we're dying. I think we're dead. I really do. Sanchez told the dispatcher during his 5-minute long call. Oh yeah, it was longer. Time is going by really, 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 really slow. Sanchez resigned from his post and was not prosecuted. Yeah, you should have heard him when he said it on the phone. That shit was funny as fuck. He said, I think we're dead. I really do. We didn't hear the think we're dying part. We just started off, I think we're dead. First it was like, time is going by really, really, really slow. I think we're dead. And yeah, I think he was saying, I think we're dead. I really do. And he was like, time is going by really, 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 really slow. He was high as fuck. He was high of his ass cakes. Oh, shit. I would say ass cuffs, but I don't know if he got an ass. So let me just say ass cakes. They could be pancakes for all I know. Sanchez. Man, usually don't have ass. So 4 months ago, it melts the pain away. Oh, no, it wasn't, huh? This was 4 months ago yesterday. 4 months ago today, says Bob Dylan had heard one of our records, where we said, I can't hide, and he had understood. I get high. He came running and said to us, right, guys, I've got some really good grass. How could you not be a bloke like that? How could you not dig a bloke like that? John Lennon, The Beatles Anthology. All right. I read that all kind of funny, but whatever. Dang, lipstick just get everywhere. So Bob Dylan and the Beatles hooked up, and I guess because of one of their songs, when he said, I can't hide, and he understood, I get high. Okay. All these quotes and these quotation marks and these little dashes just everywhere. It looked like a whole bunch of like somebody just spit on it. And it's just a whole bunch of little dots and periods, all of them about the same damn size. The quotation marks and the exclamation marks. I mean, not the exclamation marks, the periods and the Whatever the other ones are. Asterisks. And commas. It's just everywhere. It's just like, damn. And it's like 2 sentences long. It's confusing. Well, but whatever. It's over. Back to Vegas Cannabis Mag. This is still the June version. The one that says the role of the male plant. You didn't get to see the picture when I was reading it. All month. I've been reading this all month of July. I mean of June. So hopefully I'll get a July one to read for a month. This is nice. I wonder is July out now. I'm gonna look today. If I can remember. Really saved my attention span too. I swear, if it wasn't for people being as interested or more interested in weed, if that is even possible, than I am, then I would have nothing to do to distract me. I mean, I would. Nothing that's interesting though. All things cannabis, photo and videos. Oh, that's what that was. I wouldn't have anything as interesting to do with my life, as distracting, as totally distracting. This pulls my attention so much. That anything else I was going on, I feel like I meditate when I do this. No, this is the one. Let's do it. I know we did this about opioids. Because we talked about Tikkun Olam. I really like saying his name. That's the only reason I remember that. This is awesome. We're going to talk about CBG today. Cannabigerol. The other leading cannabinoid. Boy, oh boy. Oh, that's what I was saying too. That's why it's so easy for people to get hooked on these drugs, because they don't be giving a fuck what they taking when the doctor gives them shit. They just grab it and then they don't be caring what they giving people. They just this whole fucking country to me, honestly, is under a big giant spell. And every spell is like a bowl of soup. It's always something different about it. Everybody's in the bowl of soup, in a bowl of soup, but not everybody's in the same soup. Everybody's life is totally different. So everybody's soup is different. But the one thing that we all seem to involuntarily have in common is our bowls. Maybe not everybody. Some people don't have a bowl. Some people have their soup on a plate. Very few people have their soup in a bag. You know, you gotta make your own. You gotta make your own guide for your life. I would like to think you want to run your own life. You need to see who's running it and why and how, and then go back and adjust it to how you want it to be ran. But I think a lot of people are just letting the pharmacy and the government just run their life. Like, I don't care. Do what you want to do to me. Here, I'll buy it too. I'll buy your way of life. I'll buy your idea. I'll buy your dream. And you can experiment on me. And end of story. I'm going to sell you my family. And they're going to go and they sell their family because they don't even know they were sold in the first place. They just know this is tradition. And this is what we do around here. So we all going to be doing it forever. You got to break those cycles. It's a lot of cycles that need to be broken, but it's hard when you're trapped in the cycle. That's only like going round and around. Like you can't get a job if you don't go to school. You can't go to school if you don't get a job type shit. You know, it's really crazy, but I love breaking cycles. I do. It's a challenge. Honestly, I think it is a real challenge because the majority is part of these cycles. These vicious, non-stop, generation after generation cycles. You don't even know when it started, where it started, and probably don't even care. But when you break a cycle, it is usually never because you want somebody to be in a negative state or at all. Breaking a cycle to usually free somebody. You don't break cycles because you want to keep a person trapped. I mean, if you're really devious, you can break a cycle and loop them into another one. Hook them. But I like to just break cycles and like the bowl of soup. I want to bust the bowl of soup and just let it run everywhere. I want to bust everybody's soup open and see what's in it. What's in this soup? This one got carrots. This one got nuts. Might want to put that soup somewhere else. Got to scoop this good soup from the dirty soup. This the vegan soup from the animal field soup. Because I don't fuck with certain soups. So I just want to see what's in the soup. I might not bust them open. Yeah. I just want to see what's in it. You can get in there people's head without breaking them free. But anyway, back to this cannabigerol CBG. Boy. This is the most complicated plant in the world, man. And I love it. Public support of medical cannabis has increased significantly over the past decade, thanks in part to Charlotte's Web, a high cannabidiol CBD strain made famous by CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta. He is so cool. In the documentary Weed. Charlotte's Web is a strain of cannabis that was developed for a young girl in Colorado suffering from Dravet syndrome, a rare form of epilepsy which causes severe seizures and a variety of other health issues. Charlotte's Web contains high levels of CBD and virtually no THC, less than 0.3%. So, the user is calm and relaxed without the psychoactive effects. For many children with Dravet syndromes, pharmaceutical treatments have been ineffective and have produced significant side effects. For these patients, CBD has been shown to be a highly effective and safe treatment with a meaningful reduction in seizure activity. CBD as in dog. Gotta be real specific because we finna get real just twisted up with these letters. I see it now. Twisted up. CB dog. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should say the whole word. Cannabidiol. I should just say the whole word, huh? So you can understand me. G, D, and C and shit. G, D, and C it sound like the same damn letter. You can really get it confused. We'll see. Let's keep going. But the article is online. If you really need to be that specific, I guess you should check it out. Go to cannabismag.com. There we go. I'm going to just read. And if you really need to know, if you really give a fuck. I know a lot of people don't give a fuck. So, the use of laboratory testing has introduced consumers to a variety of cannabinoids aside from THC. As the public becomes more educated about cannabis, many consumers will be drawn to strains and products that contain significant levels of CBD and other lesser-known cannabinoids, which do not produce the strong psychoactive effects that have been commonly associated with cannabis use. Maybe that's a way to get us to be able to smoke and get jobs in places where they don't want to fuck with it. Take the psychoactive part of it out. You can still have your pain medication because THC is not the only thing that treats pain. It just happened to be, so far as we know, the only thing that gives you that lucidness, I guess you should say. The part that they hate about it, the love, the freedom, the creativity. I think it just comes from THC. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Right. This is a really good time to be alive if you're interested in creating history, being a part of it, and learning about it at the same time, all at one time. Like, you're learning a part of history. It's like watching a rose unfold in real time, but it just don't feel like it's going as slow as it really is. Like, you don't look at it the whole damn time. You know, you come back and check it out. And check it out every day like I'm doing. And I heard day before yesterday, I was watching this documentary about drugs, I think it was. And they were talking about how it takes $1 billion in 10 years for the FDA to approve a drug. I think those are the exact words. And I got to thinking, they was like, all the drugs, just one, like Zyrtec, 10 years, $1 billion. Maybe even Tylenol. That's just only one. So I don't even think of certain ones. That's why I keep saying Tylenol, because it's so fucking Tylenol. Right? Well, 10 years, $1 billion, right? And I'm thinking, wait a minute, really? That's a long ass time. I was thinking, fuck, who the hell got that time? And I got to thinking, I got that kind of time. Because from 2011 to 2021, what they said it might be like federally legal, that's 10 years. I've been here since 2011. And ever since then, no, I've been here since 2010. But ever since 2011 is when I think things started moving forward for my life with weed. So it's been legal here since before 2010. It's been legal in California since 2000 or before 2000. So it's like, I can see it happen for real in 2021, since it's already been moving ahead, being advanced in 2011, like 10 years from 2011 to 2021. It's shit. I can see it. And we got the money. We got the $1 billion, apparently, if we get in millions in states, I mean, like a few states. We can get the $1 billion collectively to get this shit federally legalized. So I'm like, after they collect $1 billion and wait they 10 years between now and 2021, we should get this shit. It should just be like, they said from the day they put it in human, the first time they put it in human to the time that it's on the shelves is 10 years. And I think that's exactly what they said. So it's like, I mean, at the latest, that's where I got 2011 from, that 2021 prediction that they had gave us before. That we talked about, it's supposed to be federally legal by 2021. So if they're using that same concept, I guess, then that will be really correct. We can have this shit federal by 2021. If things are going the way they sound like they're going, yeah. And I would think you'd want to know what's in your shit, but still people don't be giving a fuck. As long as they get what they need, and wham bam, thank you now. Okay? That's the way people act for real. I've seen it 1,000 times. People can run you over in a heartbeat and not give a fuck about your heart stopping unless they need it. So, in that case, if you don't medicate right, it is your fault. And after the knowledge is out there and you still not medicating right, it's your fault. It is. It is. So if things don't go your way as far as weed goes, because you're not medicating right, it's going to be your fault. Like states that's not legal, y'all need to do your part to get yourselves legal, because somebody has to speak up. Everybody can't do everybody's part. You gotta do your part. I do my part. Everybody gotta do their part though. It's not just somebody's gonna carry your weight. Nobody's gonna carry your weight. If your part is only purchasing weed, do that. If your part is going to Congress and writing letters, or going to the governor, writing letters, calling, do that. If your part is walking around with petitions, do that. But I'm pretty sure complaining about something that you control is not a good part that you need to be added to the community, because it don't seem like things are going to go any better and not going to go your way. Like if you're trying to get a job, they let you smoke weed and you're not medicating right, not managing your money right, so you're not medicating right, and you go to work and you have attitude and you get fired, it's your fault. The knowledge is available. You need to know what's in your shit. You need to take care of yourself. Stop fucking around. But hey. To each his own, like I said. But I suggest, that's just my opinion about you. If you don't fucking do what you need to do, then it's your fault. That's all. You don't really have to do nothing I say, obviously. The use of laboratory testing has introduced consumers to a variety of cannabinoids aside from THC. As the public becomes more educated about cannabis, many consumers will be drawn to strains and products that contain significant levels of CBD, cannabidiol, and other lesser-known cannabinoids, which do not produce the strong psychoactive effects that have been commonly associated with cannabis use. While CBD, cannabidiol, has gained the majority of attention for its medicinal potential, other cannabinoids have shown promise in treating a variety of ailments without producing psychoactive effects. Cannabigerol. I'm going to just say it like that. I don't have anybody here to pronounce it. I don't think these are in a dictionary either. On Google Dictionary, where they can push the play button and they can pronounce it for you. I'm going to check that out. See if they can pronounce these new words. CBG is the second most abundant cannabinoid in many cannabis products and has shown some similarities to CBD, as in cannabidiol. CBG is certainly being used in a number of pharmaceutical studies to better understand how to interact with the endocannabinoid system. Oh, here we go. This is what y'all need to know, man. Because if the pharmacy get a hold of this shit, oh my God. If the FDA get a hold of this shit, oh my God. They can do anything they want to us. Controlling our bodies and our minds this way. And y'all don't know what the fuck you put in. Like THC and CBD, CBG is found in its acidic form in raw cannabis. Cannabigerolic acid. CBGA. That's what that is. CBG is described as non-psychoactive and is also found in industrial hemp. CBGA has been labeled as the stem cell cannabinoid since it is the precursor for cannabinoids including THCA, CBDA, and cannabichrominic acid, CBCA. Via CBCA synthesis, No, hold on. Oh, shit. Here we go. I need to keep track of these letters. Hold on, let me start over. CBGA has been labeled as the stem cell cannabinoid since it is the precursor for cannabinoids including THCA, CBDA, and cannabichrominic acid. Cannabichrominic acid, CBCA. Woo! Period. CBGA is formed in resin glands and secreted into the storage cavity of cannabis trichomes. During flowering, CBGA is converted into other cannabinoids via enzymes known as synthesis. CBGA is converted into THCA by THCA synthesis, CBDA by CBDA synthesis, and CBCA via CBCA synthesis. I need my weed. Hold on. This is a lot to take in. Weed helps shit settle. Register. Boy, I ain't gonna remember all of this though. I know I'm not. Gotta go back over it. CBGA is consumed rapidly after forming and does not accumulate significantly in the trichome head. Contrary to popular belief, CBGA levels are not a meaningful way to determine optimal harvest time. High levels of CBGA are a product of the plant's genetic makeup and synthesis levels, not an indication of a premature harvest. Like CBD, CBG has shown many promising health benefits. Thank you. The point, finally. After a year's oh my damn. Okay, I know we gotta understand this, but what is we getting out of it? Okay, but it says now it says like CBG has shown many promising health benefits, but more research is needed to fully assess its potential. Okay, that's cool, but we got something right. In limited studies, CBG has been shown to affect many types of cells throughout the body. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, CBG has demonstrated an ability to activate CB2 receptors in immune system cells and reduce inflammation similarly to its cousin CBD. In bone marrow cells, activation of CB2 receptors by CBG can stimulate bone structure growth by promoting the recruitment of stem cells for the formation of bone cells. CBG can also interact with A2 adrenergic receptors in vascular tissue, which may result in decreases in blood pressure. A similar compound, the methylpyryl CBG, has shown hypnotensive and vascular relaxation effects. All right. In neuron cells, CBG shows activity that 5-HT1A serotonin receptor, reversing the anti-nausea effects produced by CBD. This interesting serotoninogenic activity of CBG may account for its mood-enhancing properties. Investigators have demonstrated antidepressants effects that with CBG treatment in an animal model, and some believe it may possess efficacy similar to CBC for improving depression in patients. I think that's why weed's so strong. It's like it don't take a specific weed, I would think, to make you happy. It just takes enough of, I would guess, certain parts, certain cannabinoids. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's just a whole giant medicine in one big bag, and they all work for all parts of the body. But as they pick at it, we're going to start figuring out which parts of the body. Sort of like they broke up our body as it is. They got people that work on the heart, people that work on the livers, people that work on the skin, people that do the ear, nose, and throat area. You know, they got dedicated parts of it. So they might end up using cannabis to activate these parts of it that we're going to turn into robots. They're going to be able to control our brain, our stomachs, our hearts, our blood pressure. They're going to be able to do it all with this shit. When they break down weed, they're going to break us down too. That's just my opinion, because this shit is crazy. They are so interested in this. Scientists are so interested in this. I know it's a lot of money, but they really seem not to like give a fuck as much as about it is what is it doing to people. And that's what I'm on. I'm like trying to find out, what is this all about? This is like so serious. They are really investing as much. This is what trips me out. I know I'm investing a lot of time in this, but they are investing a lot of time in this. People other than me are investing more time in this. And I want to know what they know and why they want to know as much as I want to know. And I'm starting to see that we're on the same page, but I don't have no control over anybody. Food and water. So I don't do these crazy things like the government do. You know? They always trying to control somebody. And this is how. This is the new drug that's going to be legal. And people going to run to it and not even really know what they're doing. I'm assuming. But I know a lot of people do care about what's going into their medicine. A lot of people in the community. I think it might just be the rec people. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just guessing. I know I care. Good for you. Because this shit is wild. Oh, England. You far as fuck. What part? It's like 420 in the word that over here in the U.S. In neuron cells, CBG shows activity that I read this already. Also in neuron cells, CBG shows strong inhibition of amybutyric acid, GABA uptake. When this occurs, boosted levels of GABA in the neuron cells inhibit uptake of other neurotransmitters. This produces an anti-anxiety effect in the patient, helping to improve their natural chill-out mechanisms. Oh, man, so many people need this shit, for real. They don't want to chill. They want to be, like I said, some people like to spread hate. It's just who they are. You can't You could drug them and they can spread love. But when they come down, it's back to hate mode. Okay? It's going to be temporary I love yous. And it's going to be fake I love yous. So just get over it. People going to be haters. When one hater dies, another one is born. Okay? It's going to be forever. This is one of those cycles that I don't think we can break. We have to let it go. It's not going to be a world full of peaceful, good people. It's just not. Just not. The I think it's going to throw us off anyway. Anti-epileptic effects associated with CBDs. For patients with epilepsy, this may be significant. The anti-epileptic effect associated with CBD is thought to be medicated in part by increased GABA levels resulting from blockade of GABA uptake. This indicates CBG might be an effective anti-epilepsy treatment. Many tinctures used for anti-epilepsy purposes contain CBG, which is likely a contributing factor to the effectiveness of these products. Additionally, the growth of new nerve cells in adults may be stimulated by CBG through its influences in GABA levels in neurons. Very nice. Who doesn't need more nerve cells for people to get on? I swear to God. I swear to God. Many of these potentially clinically significant pathways occur outside of the brain, and therefore CBG's interaction with them is non-intoxicating and non-psychoactive. Since CBG produces no intoxicating effects, patients may not initially appreciate any positive effects it is exerting to their body. Unfortunately, there are no CBG-only products available at this time, so patients cannot evaluate this cannabinoid in an isolated fashion. They're going to start testing this shit out on people when they get federal. That's what they're going to do. Unless they're doing it now, they're just testing people out. Like, you want to be a weed test dummy? They got a long ride if they're doing it now. Maybe this is how they're getting this information, because they're testing people. Like, just injecting people with CBG. And CBD and CBN, like, but they can't add THC to it because they're gonna fuck up the results of the test. So that's the only downside. If you like THC a lot, I love THC, but this shit is crazy. CBG is only one of the many pharmacologically active substances found in the incredibly complex and remarkably interesting cannabis plant, which deserves further characterization and study. Boy. CBG. I just said that. Cannabis is widely used by patients and self-medicating adults from all walks of life to treat a wide variety of conditions, including sleep disturbances, anxiety, pain, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Often, this use of cannabis results in a decrease in the use of prescription medication for these same conditions. Only through the detailed analysis of the particular chemical compounds found in cannabis and their effects will a clearer understanding of these relations be made evident. Well, that's what they do. And then they're taking each one out and they injecting them with just one little cannabinoid and stuff. This may allow the potential development of more natural remedies with fewer side effects to many common ailments. It's what I predicted a couple of months ago. This is the article. This is what the book looks like. Vegas Cannabis Mag. This is June edition, number 33. I could try to post it on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, but this is what it looks like. Cannabigerol, CBG. Hold on. June edition. June issue. Number 33. Yeah. So, for more information about ACE Analytical, visit aceanalytical.com or call that phone number. Wow! I went all the way up in my time. All the way up in my time. What? Anyway. What's that time? I got shit to do. I know you do too. So let's get our asses to work. But if you care, you'll share this video. Otherwise, have a high ass, dank ass, baked ass, incredible, edible ass day. Thanks for rolling with me.